content is for educational purposes only, drawing from our professional and educational experiences and opinions. Please use this information at your own personal or professional discretion. We are not liable for anything you do with this information.
Good evening. Welcome to Ask the Lady Electrical Inspector podcast. I am your host, Tabatha L. In this episode, we're focusing on a very important topic, electrical vehicle chargers, especially those that you can install at home. Here is what you will learn. We will break down some of the key safety requirements related to EV chargers to make them easier to understand. We will discuss why it's essential to follow the manufacturer's requirements and recommendations when setting up EV chargers. It's crucial to understand these guidelines to help keep your home safe and ensure everything works properly. You will hear real-life questions that show how these rules apply to everyday situations involving electric vehicles and home installations, highlighting why following the manufacturer's rules are important. I will provide authority having jurisdiction, mandates, and National Electrical Code requirements to help you navigate EV requirements more easily. I will provide national safety standards. I will cover common problems that are found during electrical inspections. Stay tuned for an informative conversation about EV chargers and how to stay safe while using them in this upcoming episode. Let's learn together and make sure we're all on the same page when it comes to safety on our electrical projects. Join me, stay informed, and let's keep the conversation going. Now, let's get started. We will break down some of the key safety requirements related to EV chargers to make them easy to understand. Electric vehicles are changing the way we think about transportation around the world. With improvements in battery technology and growing awareness of environmental issues, more people are choosing electric cars. While this shift is positive, it also brings some new challenges, especially concerning fire safety. Although EV fires are rare, they can be complicated because they can burn for a long time, potentially reigniting and involve dangerous chemicals, making them more difficult to handle. EV are powered by electric motors and use lithium-ion batteries, which make them different from traditional gas-powered cars. Most EV fires happen due to batteries issues or other related parts, rather than the flammable liquids typically seen in regular vehicle fires. Lithium-ion batteries store a lot of energy in a small space, which can lead to a situation known as thermal runaway. This means that if the battery gets too hot, it can catch fire quickly and burn intensely, creating a fire that can last a long time. For investigators, it's important to understand both general fire behavior and specific battery details to effectively examine these fires. In 2023, nearly 1 in 5 cars sold were electric, and this trend is expected to keep growing. This increase highlights the need for fire investigators to understand the special characteristics of EV fires. Even though they don't happen often, EV fires can cause significant damage and be tricky to investigate, often requiring extended effort to put out and watch for any chances of reigniting. EV fires have unique features such as long burn time and the risk of explosion due to the extreme heat that can exceed 1200 Fahrenheit. This makes it crucial for responders to keep a close watch and use advanced tools like thermal cameras while dealing with these incidents. Additionally, when lithium ion batteries catch fire, they can release toxic gases, emphasizing the importance of using protective gear and ensuring proper ventilation during fire response. Causes of electric vehicle fires. Electric vehicle fires can happen for several reasons. It's important to understand them to stay safe. Here are a few common reasons. Manufacturing issues. Sometimes problems during the production of electric vehicles can lead to fires. For example, if there's a flaw in the battery, faulty wiring, or if the vehicle is not assembled correctly, it can cause overheating. A notable case in 2022 involved GM recalling both EV vehicles for a battery problem that increased fire risk. Even with strict quality checks, mistakes can still happen during manufacturing. Second cause, thermal runaway. This is a serious situation where heat from the battery cells can cause nearby cells to overheat as well. This chain reaction can lead to a fire. Physical damage to the battery or not charging it correctly can trigger this reaction. Charging problems. Issues with charging can also lead to fires. If a charging station is broken, the charging cables are damaged, or if a person mishandles the charging process, the battery might become overloaded and start overheating. It's important to check charging equipment to avoid these dangers. Outside factors. Events outside the vehicles can cause fires too. For example, if an EV is involved in a collision, gets soaked in water, or is exposed to extreme heat or cold, these situations can damage the battery and lead to fires. Investigating fires can be complicated by these external factors since they might hide the real cause. By being aware of these potential risks and taking proper precautions, we can improve safety and reduce the chance of EV fires. Staying informed and careful is key to enjoying the benefits of an electric vehicle safely. Now, we will discuss why it's essential to follow safety rules when setting up EV chargers. It's critical to understand the guidelines that keep your home safe and ensure everything works properly. Electric vehicles are becoming increasingly popular, and people enjoy the convenience of charging them at home. Charging at home not only saves time, but also helps you save money. To get started, you will need a charging station, which can be installed in your garage or outside your home. The charging process is simple. You just plug your EV into the charging station, and the battery begins to recharge. Depending on the type of charger you have and your vehicle, filling up the battery may take a few hours. It's important to make sure that your home's electrical system can handle the charging station. Sometimes you might need to upgrade your electrical system to ensure everything works safely and effectively. One of the great benefits of home charging is the opportunity to take advantage of lower electrical rates during off-peak hours, which can make it even more affordable. Overall, charging your electric vehicle at home is a convenient way to ensure your car is ready whenever you need it. Getting your home ready for a charging station. To prepare your home for an EV charging station, it's best to consult with a licensed electrical contractor, especially if you want to install a level 2 charging station. Even if you're using a level 1 cord, having an electrician check your home's electrical setup can ensure everything is safe and ready to go. Now, you will hear real-life questions that show how these rules apply to everyday situations involving electric vehicles and home installation, highlighting why following the rules matter. Homeowners question: I am interested in buying an electric car and would like some help. Can you tell me which electric car charger is the best one available? The answer: there are a few different types of chargers out there, but you can't just buy one without doing your research. Each charger needs to be paired with the right EV charger outlet. When charging an electric vehicle, it's important to choose the right outlet, but the car itself plays a big role. Each electric vehicle has a specific limit on how much power it can take in, which means that even if you use a super fast charger, the vehicle will only charge as quickly as it can handle. Most car manufacturers share this important information about their vehicles. Before you buy a new charger or outlet, it's a good idea to learn about your electrical vehicle. If you rush into buying the latest charger without understanding your car needs, you might not get the best charging speed. Choosing a charger that matches your vehicle ability is essential to avoid spending too much money and facing any problems. Remember, paying attention to the details can help ensure that your EV charger charges effectively. When choosing a charger for your electric vehicle, it's important to know the difference between level 1 and level 2 charging stations. To help you make the best choice, consider talking to your electrician about a few key points. The key points are what type of electric vehicle you have, where you will park your electric vehicle, how fast you want the charger to work, how long you need the charging cables to be. By discussing these factors, you can make a better decision that suits your needs for charging your electric vehicle. Staying informed will help you have a better experience with your electric vehicle. Understanding outlets and charging your electric vehicle. A 120-volt outlet. These are the outlets most of us are used to, like the ones found in our homes, plugging into everyday devices such as phone chargers, lamps, and TVs, small appliances. 240-volt outlets. These outlets are not as common in every household, but provides more power. They are typically used for large appliances like dryers and are also essential for electric vehicles. And water heaters use 240 as well. Some common types of outlets include NEMA 1430 and NEMA 1450. Charging your electric car. Level 1 charging. This type uses a regular 120 volt outlet, is easy to set up at home, and is great for a slow charge, giving your car about 4 miles of driving range for every hour it's plugged in. Level 2 charging. This type uses more powerful 240 outlets. It charges your car much faster, providing around 20 to 30 miles of driving range in just 1 hour. It can fully charge your car overnight, making it a much more efficient option compared to a level 1 charger. Question from a homeowner. I have aluminum wiring in my house, and the electrician told me that I should update my electrical panel. I am looking to find out if this advice is accurate. The Consumer Product Safety Commission has raised alarms about fire risks associated with aluminum wiring, especially in homes built before 1972. Many electric vehicle chargers are not designed to be safe with aluminum wiring, which can create safety issues. While it's possible to use aluminum in EV charger, it's not recommended. Aluminum can expand and shrink with temperature change, leading to loose connections that can overheat, damage the charger, and even cause electrical fires. These risks can have serious consequences, sometimes resulting in dangerous situations. Therefore, it's better to choose a safer wiring option for EV chargers. If you are considering installing an electrical vehicle charger at your home, it's important to talk to a licensed electrical contractor, especially installing a level 2 charging station. Even if you're just using a standard level 1 charger, having an electrician check your home electrical system will help ensure safety and that your setup is ready for charging your EV. Question from homeowner. I have a Federal Pacific electrical panel, and I am wondering what kind of charger I can use for my electric vehicle with this panel. What do you recommend? When considering installing an electric vehicle charger, it's crucial to ensure your electrical panel can safely accommodate the additional load. Federal Pacific panels pose specific risks that need to be addressed. Safety concerns with Federal Pacific electrical panels are associated with safety issues, especially in older models, which have been linked to failures and fires. Load handling. EV chargers draw a significant and continuous load, continuous meaning 3 hours, which can strain Federal Pacific panels not designed for such high current. The breaker issues. Older Federal Pacific panels may struggle to safely manage the increased load, potentially resulting in damage or failures. Modern panel replacement. The most reliable solution is to wrap out the most reliable solution is to swap out the entire Federal Pacific panel for a modern, compliant one from a reputable manufacturer like Eaton or Swear-D. There are several. Those are my recommendations. Panel upgrade versus panel replacement. Opting for a complete panel replacement is generally preferred over attempting to upgrade or replace individual breakers, ensuring the entire system meet current safety standards. While it may be feasible to integrate an EV charger with a Federal Pacific panel in certain scenarios, it's not advisable due to safety concerns and potential load handling issues. To keep things safe and reliable, it's best to replace a Federal Pacific panel entirely with a new one from a trusted brand like Eaton or Swear-D. Trying to upgrade just some parts of the panel might not be enough, as the whole system may not meet the current safety standards. Now, I will provide authority having jurisdiction, mandates, and the National Electrical Code requirements to help you navigate EV requirements more easily. I will provide national safety standards. I will cover common problems that are found during inspections. Important information about EV chargers installations. You need a permit. If you're planning to change or build a new structure or add to your existing structure, it's necessary to hire a licensed electrical contractor. This person is officially qualified to handle electrical work, and they will take care of everything for you. Their responsibilities includes getting the required permit, scheduling the inspections, and making sure all of the electrical equipment meets safety standards. It's essential to work with a local contractor who understands the specific electrical rules in your area, as these can vary. Make sure to choose someone trustworthy. Why National Electrical Code? Why the National Electrical Code matters. Following the National Electrical Code is crucial for safe installation of electric vehicles. The National Electrical Code has specific rules for setting up EV chargers, mainly in Article 625, which explains how to install electrical vehicle systems. Knowing these guidelines are key to keeping everything safe and up to code. Also check out the new Article 750 Energy Management Systems. The general requirements for an EV charger. Dedicated circuit. An EV charger must be connected to their own power circuit, separate from household appliances. This prevents overloading the circuit and helps avoid power outages. Overcurrent protection. It's important to have the right protection to prevent too much current from flowing through the charger based on the manufacturer's specifications and the National Electrical Code and Capacity Table, NEC Article 310.16. Overcurrent protection. When setting up a charging station, it's important to choose the right circuit breaker. It should be 125% stronger than the maximum output of the charging station. If your charger has adjustable settings, you can lower the power usage to save on installation costs. This way, you can still prepare for potential future need for more power without overspending right now. A safety disconnect, the breaker, or a disconnect. There should be a way to turn off the EV charger from the power source located near the powering station, the charging station. This allows electrician to safely turn the system off when needed. Key points for a smooth installation. It's important to learn about the National Electrical Code that applies to EV chargers installation. Familiarize yourself with the NEC or other related standards. Ensure safety and compliance. Following these electrical codes guarantee that your EV charger will function safely and correctly using proper wiring and safety measures. By keeping these guidelines in mind, you can ensure a safe and compliant installation of your electric vehicle charging station. Ensuring safety in EV chargers, understanding the standards. When it comes to EV chargers, safety is paramount. Adhering to specific safety standards is crucial to safeguard users and prevent potential hazards. Here's a brief overview of the key safety standards relevant to EV chargers. Familiarize yourself with these essential standards. Get acquainted with safety standards like the IEC 61851, UL 2202, and SAE J1772. These standards cover crucial aspects as an electrical safety, mechanical design and installation, and protection against electrical shock. Compliance with these safety standards is not just a box to check. It's a vital step in reducing risks linked to EV charger usage. By following these standards, chargers are crafted, produced, and installed with safety as the top priority. This commitment shields users from electrical mishaps such as fires and other dangers. Choosing the right EV charger. Selecting the appropriate EV charger, supply equipment, or guiding an electrician to install the correct outlet requires the right knowledge. Incorrect purchases or installations can lead to charging issues. Consider the number of EVs you plan to charge, both in the short and long term, especially if multiple household members aim to go electric. For questions or assistance in guidelines on selecting the suitable outlet, don't hesitate to contact a licensed electrical contractor specializing in home EV charging applications. Staying informed. Understanding the safety standards associated with EV chargers simplifies the process of addressing common issues that may arise during inspection. Stay informed to ensure a safe and effective charging experience. If you have been following along, you have learned some important facts about charging electric cars and the type of electrical outlets needed. To sum it up, whether you're thinking about putting in a home charging station for your electric vehicle or updating your electrical system, the information we discuss can really help you. With this knowledge, you can ask the right questions to your electrical contractor and ensure your home is set up for charging, all while supporting a more environmentally friendly future. Whether you choose a basic level 1 charger or a faster level 2 charger, having a reliable place to charge your EV charger makes owning one much easier. If you don't have a private charging option at your home, you might be surprised by how many public charging stations are available. Once you start looking for them, you will notice that they are all around. For example, the EV Match Network, which is part of many public charging networks that you can use. Join me on June the 25th, 2025 for part 2, commercial EV charging stations. I will explore the challenges and risks that come with these changes and explain why they can conflict with safety rules set by the authority having jurisdiction and manufacturers. I will provide key advice to help you avoid problems down the road. Let's work together to ensure electrical safety for everyone. Visit my YouTube channel where I post short videos showcasing common mistakes in electrical inspections. You can learn more about the best practices to follow and what to avoid when dealing with electrical systems. If you're interested in understanding more about electrical standards, check out the list of the 60 best electrical podcasts. Feel free to reach out on social media with any questions, comments, or topic ideas. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube under the name Ask the Lady Electrical Inspector. You can email me at asktheladyelectricalinspector@gmail.com for more discussions or to share your thoughts. Let's work together to keep our electrical systems safe and up to code. Thank you for your time and have a great night.